Hi everyone, it's Enchantress. I'm here with a kind of a flip through. I like to feature cards at different times, like my favorite masculines of different decks. My favorite, I've done 4 of Wands. I've done my favorite Fool cards, and today we're going to do the ethnic cards, the men and women of color of my decks. So I will show you what decks I have that have a nice representation of people of the community. And yeah, let's get started. All right, from the Oracle of the Mermaids, we have this lovely dark-skinned mermaid. She's really beautiful. Reminds me a little bit of Queen Sugar. Now, I think this is the only mermaid of color in the Oracle of Mermaids, but nevertheless, there's one. Then, in the Oracle of Fairies, there's a couple. So we have the Divination card. We have Purity. And Transformation, which also looks like Queen Sugar. And speaking of Queen Sugar, I don't have a whole lot of decks with people of different colors, but she definitely does. And she's even made a deck called the Melanin deck or whatever. So you might want to check out if you enjoy seeing men and women of different ethnicities. Check out her channel. And also, a lot of the art that I end up using is like pre-Raphaelite or vintage type art, and sadly in those days they didn't do a lot of art with a variety of people in it, so it's not anything that I choose. And specifically, I kind of look at people as souls, not so much as skin tones, but yeah, that's why, when I do these readings, it's like, put yourself where you see yourself, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean anything about the actual image on the picture. Sometimes it can help you resonate, but mostly it's about the meaning behind it. All right, and then there's a few in, and so the Goddesses and Sirens. What I like about the Goddesses and Sirens is the way the art, way it's colored. It's a lot of different tones, so it's not meant to look realistic. It's fantasy, So there's blue people, and there's just shades of coloring, so it doesn't really make you focus so much on a particular color. But the Yamaya or Yamanya is an African goddess, so she was depicted in a more traditional way. But there's others, that some of them have sort of bone structure that is a little bit more exotic, but that's the way the gods and the goddesses kind of are depicted. Like Gaia, she's very exotic, but she could represent any race or ethnicity. All right, and then we have the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Colette Baron reads. This is her one of her decks that really has a nice range of people from different places and skin tones and appearances. So the Winged Wise Ones. You have the Swan Queen, the Spirit Whisperer. Also, the coloring, it's like not trying to be, it's just, it's supposed to be a spiritual kind of feeling that you get. The Eagle King, however, does feel very native, like him a lot. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service. The Rainbow Prince. The hawk prints. Also feels very native. So this is a great, this is really great deck for just, I mean, the way it's drawn with all this, you know, arches and all these wordings is not always my favorite, but it is gilded, which is really nice, and the messages are really good, and there's a nice variety of pictures to choose from, you know, things to resonate with. As far as fairies are concerned, the fairy forest actually has a few. This one, the soulkin, is very nice. That baby's so cute. The weaver. And then back again to Colette Baron Reed, she also has in her Good Tarot a variety. I've got the Queen of Earth, the King of Fire. I like this one a lot. The Page of Fire looks a little like Mulan. And the Chariot. She does also have sort of an Asian appearance. This is kind of what I imagine Kino to look like a little bit. All right, and then as far as decks go, the Oracle deck, the Everyday Witch, is a really good one with beautiful drawings of, and it's really depicts like everyday life circumstances. And this is an oracle though, so the tarot that goes with it, I flipped through, didn't actually have any people of color. So we have Ground and Center. Look how pretty this one is. Give into Passion. Go with the Flow. Strength and Resilience. Listening to Wisdom. Sun and Stars. Gratitude and Thanks. I love that one too. Look at her dimples. And there you go. So those are the only ones in this deck, but that's a quite nice amount anyway, a representation. And then another great deck for representing different ethnicities is the Tarot Illuminati. I love this deck. It speaks really well. The book, the illustrations are so big and bold and beautiful, and the way it's written is very nice. And by the way, I've had people saying, "Are you Illuminati?" No, I've explained what this means. The Illuminati Tarot is not about an organization. It's about how they wanted to make this tarot look like stained glass windows, and so yeah. So let's show you. Well, I'll flip through. So this one's one of my favorite cards. Just really, really cute. I mean, really good looking, really well drawn, really powerful feeling on this card. The Nine of Wands. I like that one. And so all the pentacles, which is rightly so, the pentacles are supposed to depict like a darker skin tone or dark hair or whatever. Princess of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. Let me see if I can get this zoomed in a little bit. So there, I think it's a little better. Then the Ten of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The I like the Asian themed ones. They just the feeling, the colors, the gold, the sparkle. It makes me have a nice sense of this. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. So a lot of the wands have more like an Arabian kind of quality. The Devil. Two of Wands. I like that guy a lot too. Very handsome. The King of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. And also the Nine of Pentacles. And that's pretty much it. There's also a lot of really white people in it too. But at least there's a good representation. That's pretty good. Alright. And then finally, a tarot deck I don't use too much because it's so, I don't know, there's some cards that don't resonate with me. It's not the people of color, it's like the people that have weird black, like washed out faces, like robot looking faces. I don't know, but this is the spellcasters tarot. And look at the World card, how beautiful that is. This is one of the prettiest cards I've seen. Then you have the Three of Wands, also very pretty. This one also has a lot of same-sex type images. Four of Wands. The Six of Wands. Page of Wands. Two of Cups, the two men. Two of Cups. Two of Swords. She's really beautiful. Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. And the knights are all on animals, which is really cute. And the King of Pentacles. And that's pretty much it for that deck too, as far as color, but that one maybe. But this is what I'm talking about, like this kind of High Priestess just does not, I just can't, it just makes me creeped out, I don't know. And then like Green Empresses, so those are a couple of the cards that I can't get into. Now the Emperor doesn't bother me too much, but like this guy, oh, this Hierophant really creeps me out. So that's the main reason why I don't use this deck as much. But, you know, if you like it, you guys, let me know down in the comment section. I could totally use this more often. See the Hangman, and I don't really, can't resonate as much. So yeah, I'm more of a romantic, and I like classical, and I'm sorry that some of my choices don't have as much diversity as they should, but there you go. It's trying to find just that right one. So I can, whatever you guys are interested in, you just let me know. Just if you want me to keep using what I always do, and you find yourself where you see yourself, or I can change it up. I mean, I like to change it up. Like the past week, I had sort of this kind of sparkle theme going here, so I was using my Ethereal Visions cards, which kind of have a Art Nouveau feeling to them, and they're golden, so they don't really have any kind of color. So I feel like you guys, if you can just put your spirit into it, just see it as spirit and not so much as black and white, basically, not so much as the colors you're seeing, because that's why tarot cards are often made so ethereal, so multicolored, mixed, because it's not supposed to represent pigment, it's supposed to represent the spirit. All right, well, I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.